Oh, okay.
Oh shit. It's a whole thing.
I thought about what if I left the meeting? Oh hell no, they record. I gotta go.
I'd be fucked up if you did that.
Yep. He didn't mean to do it. It was a joke, man. It was a joke. I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah,
I
man.
pre- I pretended to click underneath the
Your
leave
sh-
page.
your
Was that?
shout out was one of the most hilarious shout outs we've ever gotten ever in life.
Yeah.
It immediately made me think of the storm.
I'll never forget that shit.
Ever in life. That shit is
Never.
classic.
Never. Oh god.
About to go live on them.
Girl, calm down. 3-year-old. It's like
Mm.
waiting for her to barge in.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go back to
No.
I want to go back to that. That's all
Nah.
you, buddy.
Right? Yeah, trust me. I'm like, oh my God. It's like it's wonderful, and then 2 seconds later, you're like, oh dear, what have we done? This was a terrible idea.
He said it was a terrible idea.
Like, can we go from like 2 to like 4 or something? I don't really know. Like,
That's hilarious. I believe we are live. Yep. Let me hit the mute. All right, so cool. So we're live. I got the live chat open. Let me send out some invites, get some people in here to pay attention to the homie Soultru.
yeah.
For the people that are going to come up in here, this is Live from the Den podcast with Tayamu Denko and Rambunctious. Rambunctious right now having technical difficulties. Hopefully we can get him in here. But we have the special guest. This is episode 15. We're chilling with the motherfucking homie, Soultru, eye spectacles, all that glamour and joy. Say what's up, Soultru. Say what's up to the people.
What's good, y'all? Let me fix my glasses so I can see y'all better. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I see.
Oh, you good now? you got the finger hood on, son. You got the finger hood on.
Yep. Here we go. This better. Denku, look. I got him upside down, baby. Gotta have upside down glasses too. Blank man. Did you see those? I'll have to see if my lady. I think she tagged the photos. I was blank man for Halloween.
Bro, I just watched Blank Man. I put a post out. I said, which song? You know what's fucked up? So this was fucked up. I want to tell the story because it's hilarious. I don't know who was that. I think it was my homie. I posted it. I said, hey, which movie's better, Blank Man or Meteor Man? But I didn't post that at first because my spell check changed my shit and it said Black Man or Meteor Man. And then the homie was like, did you mean
Blank Man?
You meant Blank Man, right? I said, oh my God. This is terrible.
Yep, hella terrible, bro.
I was like, damn, I'm about to get canceled on my own page, son. Just for asking a question.
I just wanted to know the truth on which movie was better, but that's not the movie I bet.
But what for real, which one you like better? You like Blank Man or Meteor Man better?
I like Blank Man more. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think both movies are dope, but I mean, I've always like from the first time I watched Blank Man, I loved that movie because it's just it's hilarious because you're just like
it's classic, man.
Yeah, because he's not good at fighting or anything. He's not really. I mean, he's smart, but then he's like stupid at the same. Like you know, what I'm saying? Like, he just does some like weird cornball, just like off the wall stuff. But then it like just it works. And I mean, plus it's like growing up.
Plus you got to think of the other dope actors that are in that movie too. I mean, you got David Allen Greer, you got Robin Givens, there's mad people in that movie that are fire. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because like, even the
overall the cast, even the grandma's like, who was the grand? Fuck, I can't think.
I'm not sure of her name, but I know was she
Oh
the
yeah,
lady on Carmen San Diego?
I think it is. I think that is who it is.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was like, I knew I recognized her from somewhere. Yeah, and then there, yeah, because what's his name? From Seinfeld plays the dude in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but it's like, plus
It's
it's like super relatable too, especially like, even if you're like not from the hood or whatever, but like you spent time and hung out with people that are from the hood. Shit, it's just like people like if you were to have a ghetto Batman, like that's what you would kind of expect him to sort of be.
that's hilarious. That's so true, man. So true. It's hilarious. A hood Batman would be blank man.
Yep.
Crazy.
That data. That data
Yeah,
data.
man. So you're leaving for tour in like 2 days.
Yeah, if as long as I can get my dang my turn signal fixed tomorrow, I'll probably go to Lincoln tomorrow or Omaha. I haven't decided if I'm staying where I'm staying at for sure yet.
Hmm.
But yeah, the first show's at in Lincoln on Wednesday.
That's what's up, man. What and you've played Lincoln in Omaha before, right? You played it?
Hold on, one sec.
Yep.
Say that again.
You've played Lincoln in Omaha before?
Yeah, I played Lincoln. I think, baby girl, you gotta calm down. Um, I think I played Lincoln either 4 times. It's either 3 or 4 times. Hey, you gotta be quiet. And then Omaha. All right, baby girl. I have to tell mama to come in here. Hold on, I gotta get my wife to come. Babe, what you doing with her? She's trying to watch a movie. Trying to do this. No, but yeah, I've played there. I think I've played Omaha, is it twice now? But
Hmm.
yeah, some along them lines.
Yeah, I love Omaha, man. I think there was one year I think I played Omaha four four times in a year. Oh shit, we got the homie coming in.
Yeah,
Oh
let's
shit.
go. Yeah,
We got the homie coming in. It's about to get crazy. It's about to
yeah.
get crazy.
Omaha's been twice because Omaha with you and
Am I in here? Y'all hear me?
another one. Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, hold up. I'm trying to figure out this now.
Oh, yeah.
Rambeezy in the house, easy.
Oh yeah.
Hold up. Why ain't this fucking work? Hold up, y'all.
You broke it, bro.
He just laughed at me.
Operator error.
What the fuck?
Phone's falling apart, son. What's going on, son? Excuse the technicals. We got
No,
Ram
excuse
trying to
shit.
get his
Fucking
right.
Huh?
shit.
Don't excuse a damn.
Yo, I'm trying. Am I here? Video ain't on now? What the fuck is going on in my life?
We
hear you. We can hear you.
But
Yeah. Why ain't the video part working? Y'all still don't see me right? Nope.
Nope.
All I see is Amran's iPhone.
Relax with the government, bro. Relax with the government there. It's just giving me filters and shit. Why you don't let me turn on video? What the fuck is going? Yeah, I want to look blurred. What the fuck?
No wrong with blur.
Hey man,
Blur.
Oh, there it goes. Is that right? No.
Nope.
Not at all, bro.
I'm glad your ass think this shit is funny because I'm getting frustrated than a bitch.
Nah,
That wasn't me. I wasn't laughing. That was Soultru.
I know it's so true. I can tell.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I I'm glad I'm getting some laughs now because I've been struggling with this vehicle situation. I'm like,
I ain't mad at you, bro. I've had somewhat of a cool day, somewhat of a stress day, so I'm trying to. And this
yep.
shit not working is really pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I'm trying.
Well,
Um, I don't know what to do here because I've never had this happen.
it's all good.
Well,
All good.
I mean, the thing is, well, hold on. Let me try this once. Hold on. I asked you to start video now. Did that work?
That's it. Boom.
There
Yep.
we go.
Bang.
Yeah. I'm also in a new apartment, so y'all gonna have me sitting against my wall with no furniture in this bitch. But let's go. Yeah, I mean, I
I
don't
feel
give a fuck. People can see the real. That's how I roll anyway.
you.
All right.
Right.
So yeah, we did. True. What are you doing with the face, Seb? What's going on?
Now so it's like super bright, right? So I'm taking this and I'm like I don't want them thinking I'm really ashy, like super ashy or something. Look at it. See, I look ashy.
Damn, now you got me self-conscious. Like,
Oh,
You good? You good? You good? No, it just looked weird, and I didn't want it to be like too bright or something. That's like it was bothering me. Like,
all right, well, this is a makeshift podcast situation compared to my last. But hey, let's roll.
Hey, we're gonna make it work, man.
Yeah, we
Y'all
good.
need to see my closet.
But yeah, we start out.
I'm sorry, y'all.
We start
Let's
out
go.
just talking some shit and wait for you to get in here. And
I
then
can see
asked
that.
him.
I can see that.
I asked him about his tour that he's leaving for in 2 days. But
Yeah.
apparently he's got some car situation.
Texas, Austin.
Ooh.
Say that again.
Hmm.
He froze.
Yeah, I think his shit's bro. It might not work.
I think he asked about Austin. We'll see if it cuts back in for him.
Yeah, I think it's.
It hates. Maybe he got a call.
Anyway, bro. And if it unfreezes, cool. If it don't, he can come back in. But tour shit. So we've done a tour together. That was fire. I saw you're hitting back Amarillo. I actually just saw the exact flyer for that recently. You're playing with one of the same people we play with, right?
Yeah. Because Scott's got it's like Giant Feet, I think. It's like a duo. I don't know. I didn't ask him too much. I was just like building it. I was like, well, you might as well pass through Amarillo and get it set up. And he was like, yeah, come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll actually be at that same bar again, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember.
No, it is. It's an R&R bar. And I remember when we played there, that was, I think that was it was an outdoor show. It was nice as fuck. I still remember it like it was yesterday. You know why I remember it? Because I remember it. You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
We had this conversation before. The last time we played Amarillo together, because I was like, oh, I think it'd be cool to tour with Soultru because it's like two clashes of completely different things. So we get two different crowds. Well, the way that it works is you're an R&B singer, soul singer with a little bit of hip hop swag. I'm the grimy battle rap shit in your face type dude. And when you have a crowd that's predominantly women, after you perform, they're all going to fucking leave. And that's exactly what happened.
What's going on? I don't know, but we got to get out of here.
You know what it is? It's because I just talk too much shit, man. I think that's what it is. I don't think a majority. I mean, there's definitely women out there that fuck with my shit. You know what I'm saying? There's hip hop women out there that definitely fuck with my shit, but a majority, not so much.
Yeah, it's just it's grimy. So it's like,
but that show was dope though, and that show was good I feel like that was a good moneymaker show for us, if I could
Yeah,
think back.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
But yeah, that's when we started to hit the warm weather. We were outside. It was an outdoor show, 70s at nighttime. I think the either on the way there or the day after, we drove through a town that a tornado ran right through. Like,
Yep.
tour shit, son, tour life.
Yeah, because I want to say that was probably the next day, because we had a minute of a drive, and then I think that was almost.
But how many dates is this tour? What's the tour called? Shout the tour out, and then tell me how many dates it is.
Oh man, well.
Oh yeah, I got you looking. I got you researching.
The legend of Guitar Boy is my next EP.
Okay.
So that's what these like this, and then the March run. Baby girl, you gotta go with mama. You gonna get in the stuff. Say hi. Hey. Go on, go find mama. Baby girl, no. You gotta go with mama. If you would chill, you'd be fine. But then Legend of Guitar Boy. And then it'll be oh my gosh. Wednesday, let's see, the 2nd or the 1st until the 13th. Go find mama.
That's dope, man. That's a lengthy tour right there. That's a lengthy run.
Yeah. It'll be nice. Nice.
But you're doing the run. You're doing this whole run by yourself, though. This is the strictly Soultru, because I feel like last year you did a bunch of runs with you did a bunch of runs with Cody James, right? And,
Cody. Yep.
And who else? Why can't I think of his name right now? He's from here. Why can't I think of his name?
I'm
fucking up.
Brian Cherry?
Brian Cherry, yes. Brian Cherry's dope. Shouts to Brian Cherry.
Yeah, he's sure. Yeah, because we did I can't remember how long that run was. I'll have to look. But yeah, because me, him, and Cody went on that run together. I think that was about a week, maybe. Let's look. Everything starts to blur together. I mean,
and actually last year, me and the homie Urban Legend ran into you.
Oh yeah, down in
Nashville.
Yep.
Cobra. Because we were on our tour shit. And that was super surprising. And I feel like I saw you so many times last year. It's crazy. I feel like I played so many shows. Like because like Drunken Cobra, I feel like the Soultru shows, or not the Soultru shows, the big low shows.
Yep.
There was that little run. There was the Madison joint.
Yep.
I mean, there was a lot. There was a lot of cool shows that we did together last year, man. And we ended up doing our
there was like 4 or 5 of them at least.
Yeah, and we kind of made up the thing where I started beatboxing for you, which was cool.
Yep. Oh yeah, because that was in Milwaukee too.
Yeah, right? and that's the first time we did it. That was the first time we did it.
Yeah.
For people who are unaware of what we're talking about right now, we did a show. I believe you were on the Chucky Campbell show in Milwaukee, and when you were out here for the Chucky Campbell show,
the Wall with Tosa,
you were performing and you were like, I don't even know how it happened, but I feel like I started beatboxing something, and then you were like, you should beatbox for my set or something. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be dope. And then I ended up beatboxing like 2 or 3 joints, I think. I did 3 joints at Drunken Cobra. Yeah. And then we kind of made it into a routine thing. Oh, and I came and saw you. Hold on. I played the Burr Oak with you. We played that show together. And then I came out to the Dark Horse Art Bar and beatboxed for you there. And I just came to the show.
Yeah. See, I think, did we start it at the other one? At the Cody James show?
Damn, you know what? We did at Dino's. At Dino's, we started it.
Yep.
Started at Dino's.
And then we just kept doing it. Yeah.
And then we did it at the Drunken Cobra. with Chucky Campbell. And then we've done it every time since then because we didn't do it. You're right. Because we didn't do it on the Big Low shows in Peoria and Davenport. We didn't do them there.
Yeah. Because we didn't think about it until the Dino show.
But for the people who want to hear one of those joints, I want to play it, man, because you know it's my favorite joint.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence, you know what I'm gonna play, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
He already knows. Yeah, man. So we're gonna play My Pockets. This is a throwback joint for Soultru. But this is one of those joints where I pretty much know the melody well enough that when I do the beatbox, I can beatbox the melody as well when he sings it. So this is My Pockets, early Soultru. We're gonna get into his newest joint a little later too. But I want y'all to hear the voice for the people unfamiliar because Soultru is fire. And we're gonna come back and talk a little bit more about how he started singing, how he got the voice going right. We're gonna do all that. But this is My Pockets, Soultru, right here on Live from Den Podcast. I'm your host, Tayamu Deku. Shouts to the homie Rambuxes. Here we go.
Ram.
Yeah, man. Wish you could be with us.
In my pocket, if there ever is one by me, or I can chill to show off like some people. See, I ain't hating, I'm just saying I've been so broke so long that I'm incapable of changing who I am now. See, money comes, money goes, spend it on the daily, working 45 just to live life basic, hoping things change so I can stop hating my job. I get up, I go to work. I get up, I'm an early bird. I get up, I join the rest of the first shifters trying to make a living, but don't feel like I'm living. Plus it's hot up in this kitchen. Wish every day would be more like Christmas. No need for gifts, my money low, not long, not much in my pocket. If there ever is one by me, or I can chill to show off like some people. Just saying I've been so broke so long that I'm incapable of changing who I am now. See, money comes, money goes, spend it on the daily, working 45 just to live life basic, hoping things change so I can stop hating my job. See, I hate my job, not the people I work with. I hate long days, cause they leave me with nothing but a bedtime, some stress lines, and I promise that I'll be fine. And I'm waiting patiently in line for something, or maybe nothing. My money low, not long, not much in my pocket. If there ever is one by me, or I can chill to show off like some people. Just saying I've been so broke so long that I'm incapable of changing who I am now. See, money comes and money goes.
That's fire, man.
Hey.
That joint, you know what I want to know? I want to know, because I don't even think I ever asked you. I might have asked you, but I forgot. And because I know I've had you on to Pick Apart the Passion podcast before, but that being one of my favorite joints, how long ago did you write that opposed to when you recorded it and then did the video? You know what I'm saying? Because that's an older song. but like, did you write the song way before you actually recorded it? And you were just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think I had it. Hmm.
Making you think back, son.
Yeah, 'cause that's a minute. I mean, I'd say it didn't take me long to write the song. Like my cousin made the beat and then sent it to me, and then I think I wrote it in like, excuse me, I think I wrote it. It was one of those ones that kind of just like less than a half hour type of thing.
Okay. So it's one of those joints that just came to you, like,
Yeah, like 100% just was like, I think I was probably just stressed out about a job or something. I don't even remember where I was working, but
so you weren't actually working at the spot that you recorded the video at that time.
Nah. Alexa, stop. Nah, yeah, one of my friends, one of my newer friends, he was like, "Hey, I want to shoot a video for you." And I think we did 2 videos because he did the video for my song "Weather" too.
Okay.
But yeah, he asked, and then he was like, "Yeah, I think he might have just had the idea of trying to shoot at Theo's or whatever." And then, he knew people, and then we just went in, and they were like, "Yeah, that's cool. We can do it later on when it's more dead in the business or whatever." So then we just did that. But I don't know. I'd say from when it was recorded, maybe like to like getting that video done, I don't know, maybe like a year. I mean, it could have been longer, but I honestly at this point I don't even know. I'd probably have to look at when I put that on SoundCloud, and then see when I put the video out. That probably give me a better idea of when.
I mean, sometimes it happens that way. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my first videos I ever did was like SmackDown, one of my earlier videos.
Yeah.
But I was performing that joint probably like maybe 5 years before I even did a video for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that was my experimental video with my new videographer at the time. Shout out to CTM Films. But at that time he was like, "Oh, yo, I'm gonna hook you up with a video so you could see my work, and then we could see if you want to work together more." And that was my initial video that I did with him. And one of the extras in there was the late great John Doe. Shouts to John Doe, RIP. But yeah, so sometimes it just works out like that to where you don't do the video right away. You get the song, you get it marinated, and then you perform it a few times, and then you decide this should maybe be a video, as opposed to other people that go into their project working on something and they already have it in their mind where they know what songs they want to be their videos, and those are the ones that they're practicing for shows because they know those are going to be their video singles. You know what I'm saying? So like it can work either way. You can work it either way.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's dope, man. That's, like I said, that's one of my favorite joints, man. Like I love that joint. Let's shout out some of the people in the chat real quick. They're saying what's up. My dude Pestilence in the building. Shouts to him. Cypher Den. Urban Legend in the house. He said, "Homie can sing." Put the exclamation on it. You know what I'm saying? Urban Legend tuning in.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Baby girl, I'm sorry. My daughter's pissed at me. It's okay.
So Soultru got the kitty problems tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nah,
she's a people person like I am.
Oh, it's all good, man. I get it, man. I understand. But so The Voice.
What's up?
Did you know? Okay, when you started singing, when you heard yourself sing for the first time, did you know that you had something that other people could gravitate to or latch onto, where it was like a great voice? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of singers out there that I think just sing in the shower and they don't even, they don't even know that they got nothing. They don't pursue it past that. They're like, oh, I shower, sing. That's where I'm stopping. But when
Right.
you hear your voice, did you know after you heard your voice that you had something, or did you wait for other people to tell you that you had something?
I mean, I just always had like a passion to do music. I mean, like, sorry, my daughter.
Amen.
Sorry. Lost my train of thought. I'm gonna get back to it. But anyway, yeah, I grew up in church and everything, and so like I always enjoyed singing, and
Okay.
um, it was weird because like I did like elementary school, we had like choir and stuff, and there was like I would go out for like the plays and stuff back then, which I mean I think all the choir kids or whatever, all the kids were just kind of in it regardless, not that they really had a choice, but then like I remember I tried out for like a smaller role, and like I wanted to be like an elf or I wanted to be a smaller role, but she made me like Father Time or whatever. Like whatever we were doing, the lead
Yeah.
role was Father Time, and I didn't want that because I'm like I like music, but I don't want to be the focal point of anything. Like I just want to be up here singing and participating. You know what I'm saying? And so that was kind of like one of my early lessons of like, well, you're talented enough. But I mean, even then, I didn't still like, I didn't have the confidence that I have now. You know, and so it was just like, I wasn't starting to realize my potential or anything yet. And then like as we got older, I knew I could hold a note and things like that. But I mean, there really wasn't like an awakening or type of situation until maybe I don't know, probably like once after, like I made all state like in like my choral singing and stuff my senior year. Uh, and then like there were situational times there where I was like, oh damn, like okay, but then it was still the choral singing and it wasn't like, soul or rock or any other genre type stuff. So I guess once I started getting out of the real world after school and like doing karaoke a little bit just to kind of get my fix to try and figure out do I want to try and join a band, or do I want to try and do music as a solo artist, which as time went on, like writing poetry and everything, like in junior high I kind of started to dabble in like writing lyrics and everything, and so when that kind of started happening, I kind of was like, okay, well maybe I'll try out for American Idol or do that type of stuff, because at that point I was just like, I do love music. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, it makes me happy. It makes me, it helps me through things.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I don't think I found that moment until I don't know, maybe like probably like my early 20s. And even then I would still have my issues with just like, I don't know. I think the problem was, for times it was like my influences come from so many different genres that it was like hard to pinpoint, okay, like what genre do I want to be? But now I'm at this point where I'm just like, I don't have to be a genre. Like I can
Mm.
sit here and be, do a song like My Pockets or like some of my newer tracks, or I could do, Me and Mine, the acoustic stuff. And then like right now I'm working with some homies here that like we got a rock song that like 100% like sounds like something that would be on, I don't know what the big rock station would be up y'all's way, but like something that would be like, and I'm not even like saying it's on these type of bands levels or anything, but like down here, like I think it's 92.5. It would be like the bands like Five Finger Death Punch and like those like the butt rock bands. It's something in
Yeah.
that
Yeah. Yeah.
realm,
Yeah.
like a 3 Days Grace type of sound type of thing.
Okay.
And I mean, for me, it's cool because I get to show off my flexibility as a singer, because I mean it's completely different. And then we got like 3 other songs that we're doing that they're more like, I guess, just alternative rock songs. Like they're not as heavy as the one that I was just mentioning, but it's just like now I'm getting to be able to to showcase what I can do, as opposed to like, people might want to hear me as a rock singer just to see what it sounds like. I get to do that now.
Yeah. So basically what you were saying was early on, you still didn't really find that turn moment where you built up that confidence to go out there and do like what you're doing now. Was there a specific moment you can remember where that confidence hits you, like, this is what I need to be doing now? Because now you're pushing full-time music.
Yeah.
And that's very hard for a lot of people. You got to have the supporting cast behind you to help you to be able to do that, because that's a tough road.
Yeah, it is. Man, if there was, trying to think, because there's moments with the choral music, but then there's other moments. I'm trying to think of what moment would have actually. See, it's so weird. Like I don't think there is one. I think there was just like in.
Well, were you? I mean, you seem confident. Were you confident when me and you toured? That was what 20.
Yeah.
That was early 2019, right?
Yeah, and all, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think, oh man. Now I think about it, I think. Damn, it's hard to pinpoint, because there's multiple levels to it. Like I think when I did that first show with Chesky, I think that was a moment that like helped me, because I didn't know, I had never met him, I'd never heard his music, and like didn't know anything about like the underground or indie like side of like hip hop and shit. And
yeah.
Like I think Eric Earl Him sent me like his songs just to check out beforehand. He's like, hey, someone dropped off the lineup. You should come through and do the show. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And me and Chesky chatted before. I think after I got off, I did my set. He had, said a few words of encouragement and everything. And then after that, we like added each other on Facebook. And then, I mean, over like the course of like 2 or 3 years, he had linked me with a bunch of people, like Mega Ran, like Cheese May, when they came through. And then that's when me and Progeny started working together after that. And I mean, I think that moment of meeting Chesky just kind of gave me this whole another like confidence, because it was just like, up until then, I was trying to do music, but I was doing it with the wrong people, like not the wrong people, because like Riplack and them, like I've been doing music with them for a minute, but like, I mean, you know how music works and shit. It's like you got the underground cats that you can fuck with heavy, and then you got the people that, oh well, the only way to make it in music is to freaking get on the radio station and pay to play and all that bullshit.
Hold on, stop right there. Pay to play. You feel the same way I do about it. So how the fuck do we get rid of that shit? Because that's what runs the major shows. Is pay to play.
Man, I don't think there's shit we can do about it, because the motherfuckers that run that shit, they the ones that got the control, because it's like, they're, I mean, like one of the cats around here, I mean, I don't think he's done shows in a minute now, like because of COVID and shit. But I mean, that dude had that on lock for, I think it's the same dude that was doing stuff around here in the Quad Cities for like, I would probably say close to 10 years. And I mean, the people that were opening up them shows, like I ended up getting on like one of the Tech 9 shows and one of the Rich shows because of that. But I mean, that was only because I was associated with those guys. But I mean, that dude was running shit. I mean, I couldn't even tell you how long he's been doing it. And I mean, it's like from a business side of things, it makes sense. But it's like as an artist, is heartbreaking and frustrating. But it's just like, to be honest,
how does it make, like on a business side, how does it make sense though? Because at the same time, if you're a promoter and you're booking a major act, okay, technically, unless you got amazing promotional skills, you should technically only book an act that you know the show is going to sell itself. That's the way I look at it. If you're booking an act that's not going to sell itself, and you think you need to get artists to buy on to your show to be the opening act, then you're a terrible promoter.
Yeah,
that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
So,
and
so as far as business goes, that's a bad business move. That don't make no sense.
well, and for me, I think the only reason why
Oh, he freeze?
in West somewhere, but like
Oh.
he like runs like a company that does like, but he only does big shows to where it's like Bone Thugs if they come through, Tech Nine. One of Ritz's tours after he's like, been on Strange for a while. So I mean, like, it was selling itself, but I mean, I think at the same time, what his thing was, he had people that were from here that would get the tickets straight to people. So it was like, it was cutting him out of having to do street work, as opposed to, okay, here's the link and people can go there. But he also knows, okay, this cat's from the area. So, they're going to sell they can sell 150, 200 tickets easy just because, oh, you're opening? Okay, I'm going to buy it from you instead of buying it from the ticket link or whatever, because since they personally know them, then it's extra incentive for that person to buy a ticket. You know what I'm saying? And it's like from that's the only thing that makes sense. Like, it's like, I don't agree with it, but it's like my brain, I'm just like, well, from that person's perspective, it's like, yeah, you're cutting out a lot of effort from yourself. You're still selling tickets online, but at the same time, even if it's the day of the show, if someone can sell another 10 tickets that, just because in passing or whatever, or hey, let me make a Facebook post and then tag someone that's looking for tickets, and then word of mouth itself, it's like you got 500 people tagged in a post just because 2 people saw a poster. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
and see, this is the thing. And see, this is the thing with me though. I don't mind the tickets. I don't mind selling tickets, but don't make me buy my tickets from you.
Oh, most definitely.
That's the bullshit.
Yeah,
that's the 100%. Scam artist shit. You know what I'm saying? Why, if I'm an artist, should I have to buy tickets to the show that I'm on to resell them? And then I have to sell all of them in order to make back money for me selling them. Otherwise, I lost money paying you to buy the tickets. That's a scam artist shit. And I'll never play those shows. The only show I've ever played where I had to sell tickets, I literally got the tickets sent to me. I sold the tickets that I needed to sell, and I gave the dude the money for the shit. And I made money off merch. I didn't care about keeping the money for the tickets. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
The people were at the show. The people that came to the show that I sold the tickets to bought merch from me. So I made money anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
But at the same time, I'll never do these wackadoodle fucking shows where I gotta buy tickets and then sell all the tickets just to make money back. Because this is the thing. I'm on the show because I'm an artist. I'm not on the show to promote the headline. I'm not there for that. That's not why I'm on the show. I'm on the show because I'm good enough to be on the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Artists need to build that confidence in themselves and stop letting these promoters scam artist them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you bring artists down. And that's where, when artists find out what's happening to them by these shitty ass promoters, that's when it knocks their confidence through the next wall. You know what I'm saying? And then when that confidence is gone, then you lose an artist that might have potentially been something with more work behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking any artists that are trying to make it out here. I'm not knocking any of that. But artists that think that they are making it because they're because they're pay to play showing, no, you ain't,
Right.
bro. You're not making it. Like, you need to do more than that. You need to get to a point to where you're booking your own tours, booking your own shows, and making your own money. You know what I'm saying? That's where you, if you want to be an independent artist, that's where you need to be. You need to be able to create the self-sufficiency and be able to move on your own, because there's a lot of crooked motherfuckers in music. There's a lot of people that are trying to take money from you. There's a lot of people that are trying to get things from you. There's a lot of people with their hands out waiting for you to feed them. You know what I'm saying? And that is the big problem, especially in hip hop.
Oh, it's, trust me, man. There's like there's people that like, it's like I'll still let people in and shit, but it's just like I've had situations where I've had to cut people off completely, and then it's like there's situational shit that I just be having to just bite my tongue about, and I just, it's like it's discouraging, but I mean at the same time, I do music for myself first and foremost. Like at the end of the day, like if I wasn't, if I didn't, cry myself to sleep at times or whatever back where I grew up and shit, and at times singing my heart out just to feel or express myself, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be doing this like at all. Like, and some people do it for all the wrong reasons. And I mean, it's like there's so many snakes in music, bro. It's like it's
So
not
many.
even funny. Like, and it's just like it's exhausting. It really is, because it's like, I'm not telling you, go out there and think everybody's your best friend, but it's like when you know how you feel about music, and you wouldn't treat somebody the way they treated you over some basic shit that for a fact they only did on some selfish shit, like it pisses you off. It I mean, it motivates you too, but it's just like at the same time, it's just like it's like it makes you really think. It's like, bro, like how do I keep going and doing this, and then like allow other people to be themselves, but not assume that they'll screw me over type shit. And it's like,
yeah, man,
go ahead.
I feel it completely. And you made the post recently too. I saw you make the post about how the circle's small, and the circle's my circle's small. Like Cypher Den is mainly my circle. Like I mean, I fuck with you heavy. Like you're super cool. We're cool people, but it's definitely a small circle, man. Like people are like, oh, like the independent music scene is so small. Well, it's not small. It's huge.
Not at all.
There's tons of people all over the place. But the thing is, people thinks it's small because the people that do it the right way are all in their own shit. They're all in their own circle because they cut out all the bullshit already. And that's why we all fuck with a majority of the same people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, because I mean, and that's what I love about it. And I'm happy because it's like, it's so messed up, because the people I was doing stuff with before, like, it's the industry side where you're like, oh, here's all the radio play people or the people that you hear about. Even if you've never heard their music, you know their name probably because they're the ones getting pushed like a motherfucker. And that's the side of the shit that kills me. Now, don't get me wrong, not everybody that you hear about is a part of that.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are. And that's where I was running into these issues of the bull crap. And it's like, luckily, meeting Chesky and meeting everybody that, is associated there, all I got to do is hit up, I can hit you up or 5 other people and be like, hey, what's word on this person? Is this a good person? Or do we have like 200 mutual friends on Facebook or Instagram or whatever?
Yeah.
If y'all follow each other back, then I'm like, all right, now all I gotta do, I'm gonna follow them back, but I'm gonna check and make sure that they're cool. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, I don't even have to check, because I'm like, hey, such and such told me to hit you up, and then we're good from there, and ain't gotta worry about nothing.
But did y'all hear what Soultru said? He said, I hit you up because I know what's up. Motherfuckers tuning in, don't hit me up if you're whack, because I ain't fucking with you. I don't book whack people, son. Like, I'm just saying what it is.
No, I feel you.
Like, they gotta be dope for me to book a show. I'm done. So this is my thing. I used to, everybody that I've ever met on tour, I used to be the network, right?
Right.
In
right.
Wisconsin, I used to be the network. And I told, and like people would hit me up and they'd be like, oh, you think you could book me here? You could book me there. And for a while I was booking the shows. And then I realized a lot of people, I shouldn't be booking the shows because they're not that dope. No diss. I'm not dissing, but I'm saying I'm at a point in my career, I'm still an artist. I'm not a promoter. That's not my business. That's not my job. I will book people and I will book shows for you, host the show, play the show with you because I think you're dope. And if I feel you're dope, I'll book the shit. I got no problem doing it. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, shouts to Raw Proof in the chat. You met Raw Proof at our show in Nashville. He played. He played the Cobra show. Shouts to Raw Proof in the house. Yeah, he played the Denku Urban Tour show at the Cobra.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, man. You were speaking about Chesky. You were speaking about Fake Four. So let's go in. I want to come back a little bit more. We might run just a little bit longer tonight because you're the homie and I got more things to talk to you about as opposed to, you know, just like a new guest or whatever. But let's play this joint. Let's play U acronym, right? What does U stand for?
I think I just was trying to look for.
He just did the acronym joint. It's all right.
Yeah.
So this is you. This is you from Soultru and Progeny's album that they put out on Fake Four. Actually, when I first toured with Soultru, this was the record he was promoting. Wait a second. Before we get into it real quick.
What's up?
You got to tell the heartbreaking story how you left all your merch.
Oh my God.
At the beginning of the tour.
That was the Omaha show, wasn't it?
It was the Omaha show. It was the second show of the tour, son.
What did I do? Leave it at the venue, I think?
You left all your merch at the venue.
Yeah. I think I was just buzzed, bro. I'm almost certain I was just too buzzed. And it was that first show of the tour. It was a lot of fun.
That was the second show. We played Des Moines first. We played at the Mute. What?
Oh yeah, the Muse.
The Muse, which is no longer there. R.I.P. to the Muse.
Yeah, Vaudeville Muse. That space was amazing. But yeah, I like to have my crowns, some IPAs. We were, I think, what was that bar? Because it was more of a punk rock bar.
And that's just, I actually don't remember that spot, but I remember playing it. What was it called?
Olivers. Yep. But yeah, I think I had some PBRs that night. That's what it was. And then I had some. I probably had some well whiskeys.
And that was my first. And that was my first time meeting Marcy Yates, who I've done multiple shows with now because he always loves to have me come through Omaha. So
yeah,
shouts to Marcy Yates. Shouts to my dude Johnny Payne. That's the homie.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But yeah, Olivers, and you left all your merch there, and the entire rest of the tour, all you had was the little bit of merch that you had set out on the table because your entire stock of merch was left underneath the merch table.
Yeah, because I would. Yeah.
Did you get it back? Did you get all that merch back?
Yeah, I'm almost certain. I think we just had to have it shipped it somewhere or something, or maybe I had to go take a trip back or something. I can't remember. I'll have to ask Johnny Payne.
Yeah, because I don't remember. I know you didn't get it back during the tour. I know that. So
yeah, because I can't remember because I'm gonna have to ask him how I got it back.
But yeah,
he might have had to ship it to me or something. I can't even remember now.
But yeah, that shit was crazy, man. But yeah, let's we'll be right back, man. This is Live from Dem podcast. We got the homie Soultru. This is you, Soultru, Progeny, Fake Four shit. Let's bump this. Yeah. We'll come right back.
living of age and not progress, more like stagnation. Trying to find a way to prevent these changes. No matter what may come, one and only matters what they want. Risking all for selfishness, the opposite. Upon a shelf it sits to the day they find some common sense. It's not what it used to be, if it ever was. More than just two words thrown together to sound good, but somehow mean so little to so many. Those that don't have, that don't do, look so foolish. Is it the fault of those who do not care? Were they born without? So is it fair to do or say to judge away? Who cares? You say you know, you see it, or you think you know best, but everything is just ain't about you, about you. You say you know, you see it, or you think you know best, but everything is just ain't about you, about you. What happened to this world? Who raised you? Who raised you? What happened to this world? You blame you. This ain't no back in the day stuff. Kids here ain't the same as they once was. Every single generation has them. No timeline, innocent or famous. Leave blame for the heinous, unspeakable things we've created. No time or want to talk, rather get faded. Sometimes I wish the hurt was felt and I traded in for something that only digs deeper than our skin. When we face the damage done is already settled in, and we feel like there's nothing left to share, so we just give in. Is it the fault of the don't understand, or a problem to think for ourselves and do or say to judge away? Who cares? You say you know, you see it, or you think you know best, but everything is just ain't about you, about you. You say you know, you see it, or you think you know best, but everything is just ain't about you, about you. What happened to this world? Who raised you? Who raised you? What happened to this world? You blame you.
Man, Soultru, that's fire, man. That joint's fire right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. I love that. Fucked up. Turned it back up at the wrong time. Yeah, Zaro tuned in. Shouts to him. Shouts to Dana in the chat. She said dope. Raw Proof talk about he wants to come out to Milwaukee now because I was speaking about I only book dope motherfuckers. Raw Proof is dope. So, you know,
Yeah.
come on through, homie. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Progeny's got production.
Mhm.
My Pockets production. How does the transition happen for you from going to recording over already produced tracks to moving into acoustic style when you perform?
I just do it. Like you're talking about, like, is there like much
Like what? Like, so is that something you always wanted to do? Is the acoustic, or did you? Because when I first met you, I don't remember you doing much acoustic. I think
I
you
did.
only performed over the beats.
Yeah, I
So
didn't at all.
so what was the transition period? And is that something you always wanted to take up on? Like, because I feel like you do more acoustic now and less beats.
Yeah. Yeah, because I started, like, I picked up guitar. I was leasing guitars in like high school. Like the first song I ever wrote Um, I believe was we. It's just two chords.
Okay.
And I mean, I grew up in the where I'm at in Iowa. It's like 100,000 people, and then with the Quad Cities, it's like I think under 400,000. With like like within like I don't know like a 30-minute drive. And so I mean
Yeah.
we get like big city shit happening here. So I grew up in the hood, and like I've always been different. Like I mean, doing the choral music, and then like listening to rock and roll and shit, and just other just who I am. I'm just different compared to a lot of people that grew up in the same neighborhood. Uh, but my daughter brought me something, so I'm getting distracted over here.
It's all
Baby
good,
girl,
man.
baby girl, take this to mama. Hey, take this to mama, okay? Take it. Hey, you can wait. But here, take this to mama. Bye bye. Go on. Hey, go on. Babe. Uh Sorry. What were you my bad. I lost.
Yeah. So you were talking about going into the acoustic more as opposed to
Yeah.
the beats, like
Yeah,
performing.
I think for me, I definitely wanted to work towards not necessarily, I guess, being the acoustic artist that I am, but more of like having some sort of band one way or another. And I think I picked up my guitar more because of COVID, just because I had a lot more. I mean, I was working the same amount or more, but there wasn't shows going on, so I had more time at the house to sit down with it. Uh, just because I wanted to work on my crafts outside of just being able to sing and stuff or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
rap, and uh, especially, and I mean that goes back to seeing Chesky too. I think because when he did that show, it was like he had his beats, but then he turned them off and went into a corner and was playing the acoustic, and I'm just like, this man just did something that I've never seen someone do. You know what I'm saying? Not, and I mean, I get
Oh yeah,
shows.
Chesky's got a great live show. Chesky's got a great
Yeah,
live show.
yeah, and I'm just like, for me, it's like the beats. It's like you can feel them, but at the same time, if I could take an acoustic guitar and even if it's just barely a different tempo or something, it's like I'm feeling every piece of that and I'm controlling. And I mean, for me, it's like I think that's the biggest difference with the acoustic guitar. And I mean, even when I've been able to do shows with the live band, it's like there's nothing like that feeling for me. It's like I can sit here and sing for days, but it's like if I can have a band recreate that instrumental or
Yeah.
even use beatboxing, like that connects me to that song so much more. And I mean, it's not necessarily that I prefer. I mean, I guess to an extent, I would prefer like some sort of live instrument or a person that can help me connect to the music more because it just
Okay.
it I think it feels like it pulls that much more out of my soul than it is
Did you?
just
Yeah,
go
yeah. Did you teach yourself? Did you have lessons? Was it just self-taught, or what did you do?
yeah, I picked it up and then looked up chords and stuff. So, which I mean is
Okay.
and I mean and
That's
really
even doper to me. That's even doper to me
yeah,
that you taught yourself.
yeah, because people think it's a lot harder than it is. Really, I mean, it's and I mean friends that are seasoned with it. It's like there's not too much difference. It's just knowing where to place your fingers and then the music theory side of things, where it's like they'll tell you it's like, oh yeah, all you have to do is this, and that.
Mm.
But I'm like, wait, what the hell did you just say? But it's just especially with chords. I mean, it's simple. You got like 2, 3 finger chords. I mean, I think there might be some where it's just like could be like a one finger situation too. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing to look into. And I mean, even if you're not like looking into like guitar or something, I mean, like especially, I mean, producers, I feel like most of them probably some way or another they're messing with like keys or keyboard or something, you know. And I mean, even with that, that's I mean that they say I think if you can play piano, it's like a kind of a I don't want to say a gateway instrument, but you can play keys, then I guess it makes it easier to learn and play pretty much any other instrument. So for those out there thinking about it, I mean, I would suggest doing it. Period. I mean, I got homies that have only been playing piano for like 5 years, and they're singing on top of it, and I'm just like, wait, what, bro? You only been playing 5 years, and you're better than people that I know that have been playing for twice as long. You know, it's just a matter of if you got the time to do it, and the the focus to put behind that time that you have. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's super dope, man. We're gonna keep Soultru here for just a little bit longer. I want to play this acoustic joint. I want to jump in. This is Me and Mine because I love this joint to the core. You know what I'm saying? This is what we also posted for the promo. But Me and Mine, Soultru is acoustic. We're gonna play this. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna talk a little bit more to Soultru, and then we're gonna let him get on his night, and we're gonna end the episode. But yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, live from the den. Soultru, Me and Mine, right here. Check it out.
I ain't no ivory, never will be. Well, I've spent some days, most of y'all won't see. I pray that you don't have to worry like I when things weren't going so easy for me and mine. Brother, I know things ain't turned out the way you planned it, but maybe that plan was all mine to begin with. Mother, I know that you're far better off than you were before. Just keep on pushing through. I pray that you don't have to worry like I had when things weren't going so easy for me and mine. Out on this road, stuck in my head, thinking about all those times I could have been somewhere else. Out on this road while you're locked in your head, thinking about all those times I prayed you were safe in there. I pray that you don't have to worry like I have when things weren't going so easy for me and mine.
Man, that's my shit, man. That's shit right there.
Thank you, bro.
You briefly talked about growing up in the hood. A lot of people, when they think Iowa, they don't think Iowa has any hood. But the thing is, I've been to all different parts of Iowa, and Iowa has just as many hoods as any other state that you're in. You know what I'm saying?
It's just not as big.
Yeah, but I mean, I played Quad City. I played Quad Cities a lot, man. And I drove through the cities, and there's some rough spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely some rough spots. But yeah, man. So why don't you prepare people for this tour? Tell them your first few dates you got coming up for people in those areas, possibly.
So Wednesday will be at the Storm Cellar in Lincoln. It's gonna be part of a open mic night. I think we're gonna do like 4 or 5 songs. I'm gonna sit in with the house band, and then my homie Metro. He's a phenomenal. What does he play? Trumpet and Iwi. It's an electronic, like, I guess it kind of reminds me of a flute, but then you can kind of change the different sounds and everything. He's killer. Like I'm excited anytime I get back through Lincoln. I mean, he hits me up. He's like, "Hey, next time you're in town, let me know." But yeah, that'll be on Wednesday. I think that starts at 8. I don't know what time we're playing yet.
Okay.
Thursday I got a day off. I'll be in Kansas City drinking alcohol. Friday
Eating barbecue, son. Eating barbecues, huh?
No, I actually got a text from the homie I'm staying with, and he's like, "Hey, I usually have a whiskey night, so I don't know if you want to do that." I was like, "Let's do it." Friday, Friday I believe is Josie Records in Tulsa. Let me double check to make sure.
I love Tulsa, man.
Yeah, Tulsa's cool. Oh fuck, I'm in 2022.
Which is why me and you gotta we gotta tour again at some point, because we gotta hit Tulsa where we're not in a fucking natural disaster storm. You know?
Yeah, a torn like a probably borderline a Draco or whatever Draco or whatever.
What are you talking about? A tornado hit the other side of town, son.
No, I know, but like
that wasn't a derecho, son. That was a tornado on the other side of town.
Yeah. But it was like, but that whole journey of like that storm just following us, these storms, like,
straight to St. Louis.
Like the whole
straight to St. Louis. We drove through the whole storm. We got out of the storm, more tornado sirens. Couldn't even go in the gas station.
Nope.
It was crazy. Trying to hit side roads so we could get off the tollway. Fucking flooded roads. Had to turn around, get back on the tolls. That was the most insane shit. You never go to Oklahoma. Never tour Oklahoma in May. I don't know what it is. It's crazy.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember what time frame it was. It was
Oklahoma in May is not good ideas.
Terrible.
Period.
Idea. Terrible idea. but yeah, Josie Records in Tulsa on the 3rd. Amarillo at R&R Bar on the 4th. And then I'll be in San Antonio on the 6th, which is that Monday, sitting in. And then I think we're locking in Houston still.
Oh shit! You gonna eat at the San Antonio Mexican spot? You don't even remember the name. You don't even remember the name,
no, bro. I don't, but I bet you I can figure it out. So that shit was fire.
We ate there 2 times. It was so good.
Did we go there twice?
Son, we went there. We went there when we got there. Then went to the venue.
Yep.
Then the next morning, we left later because we were going back. I don't even remember where we played the next day, but actually, I think we drove to Tulsa the next day, if I remember right. But we got up early enough and we left, and we were like, "Yo, we're gonna go to the Mexican spot again because they got the fucking early morning breakfast shit." And we went there, and we hit that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like crazy, man. Like that. Like the spot was so good. We went 2 times, and you don't even remember the name of it. That's the thing.
Get out. Sorry. Get out, Molly. Dog was about to snatch chicken off the plate.
Jonathan Jordan, aka Zaro, said, "I used to live in Oklahoma, and it's no joke." And that's the truth. I'm telling you, the weather that goes through Oklahoma at certain points of the year is insane.
Bro. That shit was crazy.
Insane shit. Shouts to Toxic in the building. That's Cypher Den right there. So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
I'm a hip hop artist. I've had troubles at times booking certain spots on tour. Do you think it's easier to book tours as an acoustic artist as opposed to a hip hop artist?
Oh, easy.
And why do you think that is? You think it's the element? You think people are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it like, do people think that hip hop is going to automatically bring a hood element and that's why they don't want to book it? Because the thing is, I've never had issues at any show I've ever done, ever booked in my life.
I feel like it's that for sure. Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, even if there's people that listen to hip hop and shit, they're still worried about the crowd it might bring. And even if it's not like the people in itself, like, well, we don't draw people here for hip hop shows, so they don't book it because nobody shows up for them. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a big portion of it. And I mean, especially, yeah. I mean, it's a lot easier for me, especially, I mean, somebody put on a track, all they hear is me singing. And I mean, you know, my voice kind of, you know, it can do a few different things. And I mean, even if they hear one of my songs that I rap a little bit more, it's like, you know, I guess the lyrical content and certain shit, you know what I'm saying? It puts people's minds at ease or whatever, you know, so. But I 100%, I think it definitely does. And yeah.
Yeah, Toxic said no riots ever broke out in an acoustic event.
Right?
Raw Proof said he's had to use words and phrases like artsy.
Yeah. he had to cheat the system. I feel it.
In order to book the shows. Mo Cyrus stopped through. He said, "What up, Soultru and motherfucking Denku? Peace, Mo Cyrus.
What up, bro?
Much
What
love.
Up, bro?
That's
hey.
Chicago. That's Chicago all day. You know what I'm saying?
The homie.
But yeah, man. So let's do this. Let's play your newest joint, at least the newest joint I have. Yes, let's play that joint. Who else is on there with you?
The homie Jim Swim from Iowa City. He is awesome. Check out his shit. If you start somewhere, I would say start off with damn, what track is that? Softy Boy. He's got like he's got a mainstream sound, but he's a really cool ass dude. He did all the production on the track, mixed and mastered. Like, I mean, if y'all ever get the chance to meet him, you'll love him. I promise you. While I build my shit up, I'm gonna be trying to get homies out here that don't really tour and shit, just to help them get out here. And, you know, I hope they push past where the fuck I go. You know what I'm saying? Because I want them to succeed. So
that's
shout
dope,
out to
man.
Jim Swim.
Yeah, that's super dope, man. So yeah, we're gonna play this joint. You're on Live from the Den podcast. I'm your host, Tayamu Denku. Shouts to my dude Ram. He couldn't make it, technical difficulties. We got Soultru in the house. We're going to play this joint. We're going to come back. We're going to say peace to the homie and send them off. I appreciate, again, everybody for tuning in tonight. Tell your friends, tell your people. The replay will be posted on the YouTube channel. So make sure if you didn't catch it, you can catch the replay on the YouTube channel. But this is Bacchiotomy, right? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Bacchiotomy.
Right? I need a bacchiotomy.
Yeah. So here we go. Check it out, y'all.
Yeah.
Doctor said I need him back out of me. Carrying all the different things that y'all don't see. Cause all I need is all I know. Is you right here with me, and I can't do it alone. Call me Cakey, the guitar boy. Walking around with a backpack. Had a space heater, it was hard, boy. No sitcom with a laugh track. I others label me quick. Some mistake to claim to, others came to know the names they pick. They might grow and change, but I've always stayed true. My soul is all I've got. Sometimes it's the only thing I feel. Therapy done got me back on track, both hands on the steering wheel. Tend to lose track of time, carrying more than mine, but the doctor said's on my mind. Pretty much what it comes down to is getting stretches in before I move. Doctor said I need him back, he had him back. Carrying all the different things that y'all don't see. Cause all I need is all I know. Is you right here with me, and I can't do it alone.
Stretch it out and I roll my shoulders. Been feeling better while getting older. I've toughened up without getting colder. My price is up and my schedule's fuller. I try to just tidy up this little section I'm giving. Sweeping it rhythm and give them a tap with the staff. They're tracking in trash, but I'm quickly forgiving it. Gosh, it's been a long day. Costs a lot to get paid. Rates are criminal. Got some thoughts I can't say till I find the right way. They stay subliminal, saving for my debut. I've been staying loose to make moves. Been laying low but stay true. Gotta bend a little just to stay formidable.
Doctor said I need him back, he had him back. Carrying all the different things that y'all don't see. Cause all I need is all I know. Is you right here with me, and I can't do it alone.
Fire. I love
Thank
it,
you.
man.
Thank you.
I love it. Oh, it's all good. Terrence, it's all good, man. Now you see all the shit, man. Raw proof saying you sliding on the beat. You see that?
Trying to. Yeah, trying to.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
y'all.
That's just dope right there, man. You know, much blessings to you on the tour.
Thank
Let
you.
me ask you this before you get off here. Last time we did a lengthy tour together, you had some problems.
Oh, my allergies, bro.
You had some problems. So how, now that you're doing even lengthier tours now, how do you tackle that to make sure your voice don't go out? Because being a singer, you know, it's completely different. Because when you're a singer, you need your voice to be 100% or else you ain't hitting the chords. When you're a rapper, you could do a show even if your voice is hoarse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you're a singer, you can't do that shit because people are like, he don't even sound like he did on the song. I wanted to hear him sound like that. That's what I was looking forward to. So how do you tackle that issue and problem going on a lengthier tour?
Well, I mean, there's a few things that I'm gonna try on this tour that I've been doing on some of my, you know, my runs and stuff, like making sure I'm getting. I think I gotta work on getting better sleep or more sleep, and just drinking my teas more, just to kind of to help there. Yeah, I'm almost done, baby.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know. Yeah, that's cool. Uh, but yeah, that I'm on some different allergy meds, because I mean that's really what killed me last time was my allergies. Like and it's like I even talked to my doctor after the last sinus infection I got. And I was like, "Is there anything y'all can do to prevent these?" And she's like, "Not really." Like, I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, damn. They
I'm
shitted
pretty
on
much,
you.
yeah." So I'm just pretty screwed. But yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it's just our bodies. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes our bodies, it's just like they're like, sorry, like if you're allergic to peanuts or whatever, you can't do shit about it. But I mean, there's certain stuff that I just gotta work on. I'm gonna try and like get, you know, like what is it, like vitamin C or something that kind of helps you with, you know, just I'm gonna look more into stuff like that too moving forward. But I got some ideas.
I just bring a bottle of honey, son.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I literally
I'm
jugged the bottle of honey.
Yeah, because that's what I've been doing actually too. And then the actual the Ricola or whatever, those cough drops, those actually kind of help keep it keep my vocals hydrated and shit. And then I mean, especially if like like situational shift, my allergies are bothering me, it kind of
Yeah.
helps to keep my voice a little bit more too, or if I'm just a little bit under the weather and stuff. So there's a few things, it's gonna be trial and error. I mean, it's like especially it's like the problem is we're from the Midwest, but it's like Texas and parts of the different the country, they got different shit that we don't have.
Yeah, man.
So it's like I really can't do shit outside of just trying to practice drinking, stay hydrated and certain things. 'Cause like the doctor says, she's like, there's not really much they can do because it's just stuff gets
Yeah.
in your sinuses and stuff, and then it's just there. Almost unpreventable, but it's one of those things. I mean, I remember I was sitting there, I was like, man, I was like, can they just take my sinuses out? You know what I'm saying? Like situational shit. You're just like, well,
Yeah.
you can't cripple me if I don't have them. Nah, but yeah, I mean that's all I can try for at least. Otherwise after that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, after this and then the March run that I'm doing, if it kind of becomes an issue, then I might just have to figure out, okay, do I have to wait till a certain time of year to actually tour like that? I mean, because I've already started thinking about that. I'm like, okay, if it happens again this tour, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll just have to push back, okay, did I have a sinus infection in March? Okay, now I'm good because I'm not gonna have another one till the fall.
I
type of
feel you.
thing.
Yep. I feel that. Well, yeah, man. Well, blessings and safe travels
Thank
with
you.
you. Soul
Thank
True leaves for tour for people who weren't in here at the beginning. Soul True leaves for tour in 2 days. He's
Yeah.
gonna start his tour run. If you check the previous promotional flyer that I posted for this show, we posted his tour schedule at the end of that. You could pause the digital tour flyer and see his entire tour, or you could go to where Soul True to check out all your music.
I will. I think I just updated the what is it, Song Kick or whatever. So that should have all my dates on Spotify.
Okay.
On my Bandcamp, I should have that as well. Bands in town. I'm trying to make sure there's so many moving parts. So I'm gonna actually share my tour poster probably here tonight too. So it'll be on my pages and shit too.
There you go. And you check Soul True pretty much everywhere, and his page will pop up. Even if you look Soul True on Instagram, I believe it's a different name, but if you type in Soul True on Instagram, his Instagram pops up. You type in Soul True on Facebook, his Facebook pops up. You type in Soul True on Twitter, his Twitter pops up. So you can check Soul True at Soul True anywhere, and you will be able to check him out. You can check out his music on the YouTube, all that. You can buy his albums on the Bandcamp. Make sure you support this man. He's definitely independent artist. Independent artists work hard, and we try to make moves for ourselves and strive and do this shit. He's doing it as a full-time artist. That's one of the hardest things to do as an indie artist, and he's trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely support the homie Soul True. If you liked anything you heard tonight, hop over to his Bandcamp, cop some merch, cop anything, support the artistry before he heads out on tour. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Soul True, I want to thank you very much for stopping by live from the Den podcast again.
Appreciate you.
I'm your host, Tayamu Denku. Shouts to my dude Rambunctious who couldn't make it with us tonight. We had the homie Soul True in the motherfucking house. Peace and love to everybody who tuned in tonight. Your presence has been amazing. And make sure you catch the replay to share to all your friends on the Live from the Den podcast YouTube channel. It will be posted very soon. We're going to pop some clips up. So true. I will see you and talk to you soon, family.
Yes, sir. Later, y'all.
Peace, man.
Peace.